This show has content that might make kids wonder what kind of questions they're asking their parents today. So, if you don't want to do any sex education today, I would invite you to walk the children out of the room, or I'd invite you to say, hey, children, you're going to learn a few things today.
I traded that time in for some extended life expectancy work. I realized that me being an extremist in my life expectancy work is really adding up. And when we get down, we're stacking up some time here.
But between life expectancy work and not snoozing, you and I can make a lot of happy couples pretty happy, man. We can actually give back people's lives.
You got to learn to stay in there because the female takes longer.
America's most Googled sex questions are revealed. And Johnny, the number one is the most concerning. And believe me, I looked at it too. I couldn't believe number one either.
My answer is there's not enough of it.
If you're having pain during sex and you're bleeding during sex, maybe we should just pause and have a conversation with the couple and go see the doctor. I'm Canadian. Number 6 on the most Googled searches for folks in America, North America around sex is, can you have sex while pregnant? Obviously, the answer is yes.
It just makes you realize, holy Toledo, is there that little communication going on about sex now?
Every dad's bathroom had a Hustler or a Penthouse or a Playboy.
You want to know how I learned what sex is? You ever seen the show Mad TV?
When I was growing up, I asked my parents, and my mom's, the stork brought you. I looked at my mom quizzically, and I'm like, but mom, who fucked the stork? Last night, XAI released Grok 3, apparently the smartest AI bot on the planet. Here's what I learned about setting yourself up for success. Your habits, your mindset, the people you spend time with, your environment, they're either going to push you forward or hold you back. Yep, true story. There's no neutral. Progress isn't about one big move. No, baby. It's a series of tiny, unnoticed choices that stack up over time. So you got to get rid of the people in your life that are holding you back, because every decision you make is going to compound for the one tomorrow. If there's chaos happening in the environment, there's chaos happening in your mind. If you can get yourself conditioned to checking off habits as every hour goes by, it actually becomes a pretty easy way to live, doesn't it?
100%. Like, keep in mind, when your body sends you a hunger signal like that and you don't listen to it, it says, fuck, I guess he's not going to feed me, so I need to change modes. Next time this son of a bitch feeds me, I'm going to put some of that on my ass.
That's not
how to get jacked at 40 and beyond without counting a single calorie.
Counting calories is the most, that just, when someone counts calories, it tells me they have no fucking clue how this shit works.
He like, yeah, let me get a Black and Mild with 2 lottery tickets. I'm like, oh, Keith and John gonna love this one.
You binge on you can eat protein as much as you want, and you're pretty much going to come out the other side okay.
Don't know what real hunger actually feels like.
Exactly.
Yeah.
We have this idea of hunger meaning we're not fucking full. We're not stretched in the stomach.
You need to be intentional and get to it as quickly as possible, because the more you put it off, the closer you're getting to that preventable disease. The closer you're getting to that health issue, the closer you're getting to that injury. So there's never a right time to start. At the end of the day, fitness is going to make your life better. It's going to improve your quality of life. It's going to improve your longevity. And our bodies are meant to move. So get moving.
You don't have to shovel sunshine.
Real quick before I go, my mom was watching the show last week. She said, I want to see what you're doing every morning. I said, you better be ready, because you don't know what you're going to hear.
The cleaning lady is not allowed to fucking touch my desk because she moves shit and doesn't put it back in the right spot. I told her, I said, we got one more fucking morning. If you can't do it right, don't fucking do it at all. I let him make those mistakes. I let him learn. I might ask if he needs help. I don't really point it out. I just say, hey, do you need help with this? And it's been fucking amazing.
Yeah.
Goals. But the biggest change for me in life is the small wins. The compound effect every day. Success is not an epiphany. It doesn't happen overnight. It's consistently doing the same things every day for a long period of time. That's how you get the impact. Courage isn't the absence of fear. It's taking action in spite of it. Something like that. I don't have it handy, but we're all afraid. We're designed to be afraid. It's a protection mechanism, but it's the ability to take action in spite of the fear.
As the leader, you don't necessarily need to be right. You want the solution to be right. I think the ultimate leadership skill is accepting the ability to allow people to manage up to you as a leader and taking the feedback, embracing it. Because you said it best.
If you're not arguing, you're not in a relationship.
If two people agree on everything, one person isn't thinking, or one person, I use the term, is not needed.
I'm actually taking care of myself today. I canceled a couple Zoom calls and I'm going to go out to the frickin' beach because I've been grinding for 18 months straight. If you're passionate about our veterans, we are continuing to build a program to help veterans transition back into civilian life.
You got to check out House's product, the Simple Operating System. It's better, it's more effective, it's cost effective. You're going to get some great community and great product from Adam and his team there. So
I got to make progress. Maybe it's personal improvement progress. I might be reading a book. I'll be doing something, but I'm just not sitting there wasting my fucking life on the fucking beach. I was below average and it was painful. And I wanted to be at least average. Realistically, I wanted to be more than average. Don't look any further than how you're living your day-to-day life. What are you doing in the 24-hour loop that's keeping you there? Because all you've got to do is understand the few things that are holding you back, remove those, and then put a few things in that are going to propel you forward. And you'll watch yourself go from, if you're like me, less than average to average, from average to above average, and it just keeps on going.
There's plenty of average people in the world, man. We don't need any more.
If you want to change anything outside of yourself, you got to change yourself first.
Tell me what your day looks like. What are you doing?
That's exactly what we're talking about in the lifestyle tip.
There's no shame in it. I respect that people are out there and they have dreams and goals that they want to run down and chase. But it's not something to make you feel bad and be like, oh, you'll never accomplish that. It's too big.
When it comes down to it, everybody's an individual, and you got to figure out what is their currency, because some people you can get right in their face and they're going to respond to that.
Right.
Other people, they're gonna fold up like a chair. Sometimes I gotta trick someone into believing they can do it just so they actually do, and they're like, oh fuck, I guess I can do this.
Some folks thrive in really organized spaces. Organization drives success. Just after Valentine's Day, another search term that has gone through the roof is vorophobia. AJ and John,
What the hell is that?
There's this vorophoria, which is this idea of consuming humans whole. We kicked off the show earlier today talking about the most Googled, what was it? The topic was most Googled sex questions are revealed. And the number one is most concerning. Clutter isn't just physical, it's mental. It's mental in my head. It slows me down, it steals my focus. So what do? I fix it. That clear space is a blank canvas, an invitation to create. Productivity skyrockets when your space is clean, open, and intentional. I wasted money on cheap shit, cheap tools, and I got cheap results. You get what you pay for. The old saying, it is a true story. Your workspace isn't just a desk. It's a canvas for success. Johnny, do you have to find a way to enjoy it, or don't even do it? The business world is drowning in leadership advice. Real leadership, you guys, isn't about catchy acronyms or a bulletproof strategy. It's about how you show up when things are hard, when the path is unclear, and when the pressure is relentless. It's not about power, no good time. It's not about control. It's about mindset, adaptability, and a relentless commitment to growth. Leadership isn't about having all the answers. It's about asking the right questions. Chasing views, chasing vanity metrics, chasing likes is all yesterday's news. You really got to focus on building a community. We're not out there chasing fake views, fake likes. Yeah, we're going about it slower, but we're going about it with real human beings. I bought watch time, I bought viewers, and I'm scamming every motherfucker out there. I went from having no money to having money, and all of a sudden judgment crept into my brain. And there might have been a time during that journey where I was an asshole.